and everyone who watches us online. And we continue our working day, and the topic is presentation of the first international short film festival, uFilmFest. Our guests are director of the festival Igor Bondar, executive producer Anna Demianenko, and also members of international contest program team, Ukrainian filmmaker Tkachenko, Yanina Sokolova, and Oleksandr Gusev, cinema critic. And I give the floor to Igor. Hello, good afternoon. Thank you. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone who come here today to listen to us and what we want to tell you. I am Igor Bondar, and I am a founder of this film festival, together with my colleague Anne. And I would like to tell you about the concept and how our festival was created. As you know, all good things that are done in life, they are spontaneous, and this is the same thing. And before, I wasn't involved in cinema, and then I met Anne, and we got an idea. And I participated in one project that was directed on the development of festival movement, and there were some links, and we wanted to develop festival movement. But we met with Anne, and she inspired me, and we decided to create a festival, a film festival of short films. And the aim is simple. Everyone knows that festival movement and development of culture is active. There are many entities, especially among young people, who are ready to develop different spheres of our life. So the goal is good, to help those people and to develop a system for creating some films and to make our life better. And first, this is support of festival movement and support to young filmmakers, actors, in order that our talents that we have here in Ukraine stayed here in Ukraine and didn't leave the country, and help us to develop our film industry. And we have a second goal, and insisted that we should share international experience. And she helped an international project. She is going to tell us about it. And this is international experience from our international partners who will come here and will share their experience. And for our actors and filmmakers and participants of our festival, this is a very good experience. And I speak about our jury, our national mentors, and we have a community that is going to be formed in the framework of our festival, and it will contribute greatly in the support of our youth. And we started our project and showed films before, and we had the festival cafe in the Podil region of Kiev, and I thought that we should develop this sphere. We had some meetings where we discussed films, and we also have shown some films, and we created a hub. There were 10 or 15 people, and at the last meeting we had no vacant places for those people who wanted to join us, and we understood that we are heading in the right direction. And I'm going to give the floor to my colleague, Anne, and she is going to tell you about it, about this program, and what is going to be the main result of our festival. Thank you, Igor. And now I will present our jury. Please show the slide. And we have here 3 international participants. Richard Cook. He is a founder of Lisa Richards Agency, and also he is an art director, Subtitle Film Festival. He is going to come, and on the 3rd of February at 12 in the Cinema Cafe, he will be present. And the next one, Roberto De Feo, Italy. He is a film editor, and he attended Oscar ceremony and participated with his film. And also Mauro Carrara, the director, and his film participated in 150 world festivals. He travels the world, and Marta Carrara and De Ferro, they will participate in our program for 1 year. And then our main actress, Yanina Sokolova. I tell you about the rest. Oleksandr Gusev, Taras Tkachenko. I will make some PR for him. Taras Tkachenko, he made the film The Nest of Gorlitsa, and in the couloir we already discussed that he will give me the first copy of the film. So I'm very happy that in our country there are enthusiasts who can create films in the absence of good financing. And you know that there are some film festivals, and I won't tell you anything bad about the Ministry of Culture. And we, of course, cooperate with those people, and we see that they want to bring some money to film industry, and they invite Fifth Channel, and we understand that there are some breakthroughs in this sphere. Taras Tkachenko shot his film, and we spoke about it 3 months ago, and we understood that we are very happy that it happened, and because the situation was not very good, and this film was difficult to make, but still they succeeded, and now we have more money for this year. And did they provide some funds for the festival? Maybe they say, but you may understand that we asked Mr. Kirilenko, and we address him. We want him to address to the Cabinet of Ministers with the request to support festival movements and to broaden the activity. And we should state that we have about 10 festivals that are in the air, and they say, how many? And they say, maybe you heard about 3 or 4 festivals, Berdyansk Festival or Kiev Festival, that sometimes they are conducted, sometimes they are not conducted, but the festival movement exists, and it is a large step ahead, and now that we are holding a press conference on this, and it will promote the festival, because every festival is sharing of experience and the wish to demonstrate something interesting, something of quality. And we are glad for this and happy with this invitation. And as a member of the team, we feel the realities of film industry. Half a year ago, I went to Paris to my friend who is a filmmaker, and we met and we discussed, and we decided to shoot a movie. And the next day we shot the film. And this money is all the equipment was our own, and we provided all the money for the tickets and for everything else that is connected with the enthusiasm. And it is expressed in this movie that is called The Woman, and I hope that this movie will be shown in some festivals. And so we start our activity, but we are not waiting for the money from those people who have the money in this country, but they don't provide this movie. But we build real cinema industry. Of course, in Europe, they have grant system, and Irena Karpa, who is the head of Ukrainian Cultural Center in Paris, and we spoke to her, and she said that we can provide some locations for you, but we cannot provide funds. French, they do not wait for money. They start fundraising and search for sponsors, and then they create nice movies. And we shouldn't just sit and wait for the money from the money of the state. It's not correct. And Anne and all people who are involved in the process of this festival, this is the proof of this idea. And I hope that we will celebrate the film festival, and these films will inspire us. And I read a post of one cinema critic, and he wrote very nicely about Ukrainian film industry, that they should these films that they should be funded. In Belgium, they shot some stories. Maidan is shot by Americans, and in co-production of Slobodspitsky, some people create films about Chernobyl. But we think how much money should be spent for the movie. And also in Odessa, I had an interview with the director of Cannes Festival, Mr. Fremont, and he addressed to everyone who is interested in the faith of our country, and he said, "Dear politicians, please don't spend time on your festivities and some buying of yachts and clothes. Please spend it on Ukrainian movie, and you will become famous in this way." So thank you very much. Next speaker. Good afternoon. And I can only add that in our country, culture and film art is a cause for enthusiastic people to act. And I was one of the organizers of the festival, and it's very important for the film industry to create such festivals. This is a case of survival for us and our young film directors and editors. It's very difficult for them to show their films not only to professional audience but also to the public. And such festivals, they are not only show of this film, but they are laboratories, and this create the ground for discussion and gathering, and also our cinematographers, they can watch the films of their colleagues from different countries. And for me, as a cinema critic, it's very important for me to watch new films. And of course, I support the idea that not only foreign films, that I see that short films, it was very difficult to watch some international short films in this country, and now it is possible. What can I tell you?
Well, I am afraid you have already described all ideas. Indeed, we have a short film festival at the open night, which we hold in summers. and then we just wait for other events. And I am concerned that there is no festival movement in the regions of Ukraine. For example, in Ukraine, when summer comes in Poland, you can move from one city to the other city to visit festivals one after another. So I'm very impressed with your organizational level, how you organize news briefings, press conferences. Since this is the first festival, it is amazing how you can organize this. Usually they screen and select 10 to 15 films, but you have not taken all the films which you have received. You have gathered an international jury. So I would like to ask you to proceed the same way because this is high level, high quality which you demonstrate in organizing the festival. So I would like to thank you for your work. As concerns the festival movement, there is a very interesting trend both in cinematography and in other industries. In cinematography, 2 years ago, the number of festivals, I'm talking about the quantity, not the quality, it was half the number as we have this year. So since the beginning of last summer, there have been about 700 festivals. There was a festival boom, cinema festival boom last summer. We have the positive trend. This is a dramatic, radical trend. It has just appeared 1 or 2 years ago. I would like to tell a few words about the content. In my first speech, I did not talk about the content. We emphasized that our content is motivating and positive films. Why? Because, first of all, in Ukraine, there should be many factors to motivate, and movies can also be motivating factor to change life for better. That is why our films which we select, they should be motivating. This could be drama, comedy. We do not take only comedies. We do not screen only comedies, although we mean positive films. We ask for positive films. This is one of eligibility criteria. For future, people just should have the opportunity to take some lessons, to learn some lessons from the movies which the authors sent for pre-screening to us, and we hope this festival will be the first but not the last one, and we hope that in summer or in autumn, when it will be warm, we will demonstrate movies on some open platforms and some open locations. So there might be some branches of this festival in future. We will move forward. Thank you. I will present the program of our festival now. This is the international program. We have received 1,815 films. We have selected 12 game and for animational films, the national program is most important. We have received more than 80 films. We have selected 14 Ukrainian short films. 12 of them have been shot for own funds. The first author is Maria Maga, film director. Good afternoon, I'm Maria Maga. I am a film director. We have shot our film for our own funds. This is a film about an artist who was a successful artist, and he also make pictures for special people. I don't want to disclose the plot, so I invite you to the festivals that you find out the plot yourself. Stanislava Dorochenko. I am a director of People, Planet, Feel. It's my first debut work which I shot at our institute after Karpenko-Kari. I study at Marchenko's workshop. This is my first work, and I shot it also for my own money. It is about a very lonely person, what this person sees in the outside world. Good afternoon, my name is Roman Kopeyka. I am an artistic director of Electric Man film. I can tell you that I have shot it for our own money with my friends, and I hope you will like it. It is a film about an electrician. Good afternoon. I am representing the film The Son of the Desert, and this is my friend who I met at the one of the festivals. We also shot the film for our own money, and this is a comedy. It is very interesting. It is about movie makers, about their day-to-day life. I hope it will be interesting for you. Our official partner. My name is Maria Martenenko. My film is not less than 50 kilograms. It has been shot for national budget money, and it has won 23 prizes already. My name is Andrei Kaltrar. I'm an operator, and we have won the grant from Film UA for production. Taras Denisenko, Katerina Svetlana Kosalapova, Artem Solovyov are casting in it, and we invite you to see our film. Good morning. My name is Marina Grishai. I am presenting Somnambula short film. It is a simple story about a young person who is an ordinary young man, but some night he appears to find an absolutely new world, new city. We also shot our movie for our own money. I have many interested and gifted friends, so I thought some person should join the efforts of our friends. This is our third film, and we are very glad to represent our film in Ukraine, but not in some other country. My name is Karabakh Yuri. I am presenting the film Finger. It was shot for 40,000 hryvnias of my own money. Good morning. My name is Andrei Pavlyuk. I'm representing a documentary Alexei Koval. This is a documentary portrait. Why have I chosen such genre? I think there are very many personalities in Ukraine about whom Ukrainians should know. I think that this is the person who deserves to be famous. It is known, it is famous in the USA, in Switzerland, but not in Ukraine. I think we should change the situation, so I invite you to get to know about him. I would not talk about the money. Well, we have shot this movie for our own account. It would be nice to shoot movie about interesting personalities who live in our country. Dear friends, my name is Andrei Kuchmy. I would like to represent the film or a landmark. We would like to demonstrated a live action film. The budget is not more than 3,000 hryvnias. Good morning, my name is Daria Andrushenko. I'm a producer of The House at the Edge of the Planet film. I think this is the highest budget film now I see. It was shot for Lime Duck Production, and also the directors made their contributions and the students made contributions. It was shot in the scope of Kiev Academy of Media Arts. We thought the idea was to enable production of real film as graduating thesis of students. Thank you to our contributors. The film is about the relationships between people, and it also touches the very interesting topic of relationship between children and weapons. We can hear such calls, such messages that everyone should have weapon, and we show a kind of results what will happen if everyone will have weapon, what implications we will have then. Good afternoon. My name is Kabaeva Tatiana. I'm a director of Big Man animation film. It is from the workshop of Mr. Sivakon of Karpenko-Kari Institute. Thank you for selecting my film during the screening stage. I wish to everyone to have a good time at our festival, and I would like to continue talking about the program, about our agenda. Here you can see the festival agenda. All demonstrations, all shows will start at 5 o'clock p.m. and also there will be master classes by Valentina Morozova in the morning on February 13, and also Richard Cook will deliver his master class at Picaria Cafe. And I would like to thank our official sponsors, Picaria, Colorway, Bondarchuk and Partners, uFest in UA, our general TV partner, Maxi TV, our information partners, Cinema Hall, Obozrevatelь, Ukrainian Cinema Village, and our official partners, TuneIn's Production, Cultural Descent, Big Developer, developer Pasha, software developer Pasha, who has helped us with website design. And thank you to Maria Krivashokova, coordinator of the national program, and Leonid Demianenko, coordinator of the national program. They have watched with us during the screening stage. We have watched 1,800 short films. The first film which you will see is How I Have Not Become a Pianist. This is the best film according to the audience opinion. So you are welcome. The tickets are available at the website tickets.ua, or you can come, or you can just visit our page uFilmFest.ua. Thank you very much to everyone for your attention. Yes, you can also thank the Ukrainian Crisis Media Center. Are there any questions? Introduce yourself, please.
I have a question. You said that everyone can take part in workshops. And can you explain in what way it can be done? You can register and apply. And when you see a schedule, you can go there and then you can register. But unfortunately, we have only 40 places in Picaria Cafe. So first come, first visit this workshop. Any other comments or questions? If there's no comments or questions, thank you for coming. And till the next time, thank you very much.